Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Soap Bar Podcast brought to you by the TV Cave. So let's jump in really quickly. Welcome to Soap Bar Podcast brought to you by the TV Cave, where you get our thoughts on our stories. Soap Bar is sponsored by Katie Waltman, okay? It is Katie Waltman Jewelry that offers handcrafted pieces that are elegant, from stockable rings and gold-filled bracelets to personalized charm necklaces featured in Elle, InStyle, Oprah.com, and worn by celebrities such as Molly Sims. So be sure to go to Katie with an IE Waltman and put in the code SOAPWIRE. That's together, not apart. That was in unison. Yes. Hi, everybody. I am Ashley Sheree, and this is
Hey y'all, it's your girl Deneen.
all right. Straight out the gate, breaking news. I feel like this is the first time in a long time we've had a lot of breaking news. So, for BTG, Beyond the Gates, they have casted the role of Isaiah Hawthorne, which is Jacob's brother and Elon's other son. I love that his name is spelled with a Z. I feel like that is black as hell. Um,
Mhm.
so like I'm like sign me up, and I'm very curious about him. And also, can he please be for Cat?
I thought about that because everybody was well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but we talked about that crack ship last I'm gonna say session, like I'm at work. Episode of We Don't Want the Jacob Cat Together.
Me personally, I don't. I know some people feel like they have the chemistry for it, but I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe that's just granted, and I know it's the soap world, and I get it. They do this stuff like all the time. Like slept with Austin on days who was with Carrie, her sister. Now it's her full-blooded sister. So like I get it, but still I'm just like, I don't want it.
I don't want it, and I don't want him for Eva either.
Oh, yeah. I got a bone to pick with Eva, but we can't talk about that this week because that's next week. But
Oh, yesterday. Okay, so we're recording today on Tuesday. So
yeah, Monday's episode, yeah, I'm kind of done with Eva, but we'll talk about that like next week. But yes, David Lumi Fabrizi is going to be taking over the role as Isaiah Hawthorne, and I'm just curious about what his story would be. Is he like the son who's like an outlaw and does what he
he
wants?
looks mysterious. Like you already have a son that's a cop following in his dad's footsteps. I think he's going to give us outlaw. And I've been saying the cat needs
She need that bad boy.
that bad boy.
Come
So
here.
I
Yes,
think it could be spicy.
she's bougie. She needs that one. Get your ass over here.
Yes,
So,
yes. Like a perfect balance.
yes. And even though we talk about last week, I will say that this week we had a surprise recast. General Hospital didn't let anyone know that they were recasting Charlotte. So, and her name is Lucy Burke. So she debuted on Monday, and yeah. I did love Scarlett. I'm gonna give this girl a try and we'll see. Did you see her?
I saw her. I saw yesterday's episode. My biggest thing with the teen and young adult recast for characters who have played those roles since they were children,
Mhm.
like my biggest question become, is it something that they want, seeking more educational things, fun things, or is it because you're trying to shake stuff up? Because if that's the case, you could have shook it up when they were a little bit younger. Like
Yeah.
we tend to associate different faces with different characters, especially because soap operas are a everyday continuous thing.
Every day. Every day. Damn near they shoot about damn near 250 episodes a year. And
Yes, like come on.
it only does now they barely do 10. So yeah, damn. That is crazy when you think about it. Like, and one it takes other shows like 5, 6 years to even get to 250, maybe even more. And soaps do that in 1 year. People really gotta put some respect on their name. Like,
It's very time consuming.
yeah, wow. Um, Also we have also the guy who played Griffin on General Hospital, he will also be going to Young and the Restless. Young and the Restless is collecting people like a Pokemon cards. Like,
Like Every time I look up, GA Shalom, GA Shalom, GA Shalom. Who's next?
And Days, but I feel like Days and Y&R have like this thing of like, nah, like got you.
Yeah.
Ever since they took Chad, played by Billy Flynn, and recasted him as Kane on Young and the Restless, I just feel like Young and the Restless and then Days took Chance, who played, well, he played Chance on Young and the Restless, and Days took him to play Chad. So I feel like there's a lot of tit for tat going on over there. But and then aside from that man with cute eyes rejoining, also they have Lucas Adams, who was on Days of Our Lives. He will be playing finally Noah Newman
Mm.
in there. Like, so we're gonna see how this go. I mean, I feel like they have him looking more like a Sharon with blonde hair. Usually, it's always been black.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, like, we'll see. And then the last breaking news. General Hospital did talk about the episodes that they will be honoring Leslie Charleston and Tristan Rogers. And obviously, we know that Leslie's will probably come first because she did die in January, whereas Tristan died in August. And I feel like that's going to take a little bit more time because obviously they had him come back and take Sasha. So I feel like we got a couple of months before they acknowledge it, but I know they will definitely acknowledge him. They have to. So
I agree. I definitely agree with that. I feel like fans have been in the back and forth with the tribute for Leslie because she has been, like you said, gone for almost a year at this point. And then also recognizing that we're still, oh, Monica this, Monica that, like you're making her relevant into the storylines.
even more than they usually do.
Yeah, so you got to do something.
Yeah. I am curious. I hope that they bring Jake back. You need to bring Hudson West back. Like that is his grandmother. Like stop playing. And he was used to be all up in the Q house. Like what? But there are so many Qs that I'm just like, are they gonna show up? Like, hey, where's Lila Ray? Like, I know she's in the queue, but still, she's a freaking queue.
I
So
mean, she's a wheel, so
yeah, like, I mean, like, did you just say Leo too?
yeah.
Yeah, like there's so many that we haven't seen lately. I just really hope that they honor Monica Quartermain and Leslie Charleston the right way. I mean, I have to give it to
Dylan to come back. Dylan, come on home.
Dylan. That's what I'm
Dylan, come
talking
home.
about. It's
Like,
time.
and I'm glad that we're sitting here talking about different Quartermains that are off the canvas because it's so easy to convince myself that they've all been killed off because you don't
Cause
see them.
not Loki, yeah.
A lot of them been killed off, a lot of them have been. So
That's crazy. Let's think about it too. Okay, so even with the corner, I mean, he had a couple of bastard children. Like they done literally killed off Gavin Holt, who was one of, who would have been Edward's grandson, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Then it's like, of course, they killed off Justice,
yeah.
Edward's grandson.
Maya, I think Maya just like off.
Maya's off, but that's another one who should be coming back. Yes, she should. Who else? The woman who played Keisha, she ain't never coming back to that
Keisha ain't never coming back.
ever,
Keisha ain't never coming back.
unless it's recast. So that dream is
Hey, you listen, Keisha ain't never coming back.
never coming back. I feel like, yeah, maybe, yeah, they they need to bring some people back. Like, I just hope it's done very well because I have to say Jackie's was done chef kiss, so was Sonia
Yeah.
Eddie's. Like, those were so freaking good. And also just how they tied everything in. So even when I think about Sonia's and then how they tied it into now with the future with her and Elizabeth and her getting a phone call from Monica telling her that she was head nurse to also with Jackie who played Bobby and then bringing back the young girl who played BJ.
BJ.
Like, but you know what? Yeah. So, and with that, we'll just chuck right on along. So, also we know that there was no BTG last week, unfortunately. Felt like something was missing from my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that I had saw a meme with Bernie Sanders sitting in front of the gate. Somebody is just sitting here waiting on the gates to open. And
Word, because y'all closed them for a week. We so fans, we ain't used to that. You know,
I,
we already be up in arms about preemptions. Like
okay.
that's why SoapNet used to be the clutch. Oh, it used to be the clutch. Or even when they used to put it on at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why they stopped that either, but whatever. Because yeah, this girl would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I set an alarm to watch the first season of Love Is Blind when the episodes dropped at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I do this. Like that's just what it is. Um, let's go right on to Bold. So, of course, we have Lee like chastising Luna. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about the storyline. I don't know what to think about it. Like, I don't know. It's just not rubbing me the right way. I don't know. And I also feel like a lot of it may also have to just do with the fact like Lee did not like Luna after everything went down. Like she didn't. So
Yeah,
I'm surprised with her. I'm like, I feel like she's not necessarily thinking about the implications of her relationship with her son, as well as with Steffi.
I agree. I agree. I feel like a lot of it, I mean, with Steffi being off of the canvas right now, so it's like
Hmm.
having to put the storyline in different directions. I don't really know if I agree with that being one of them. Like, I know originally when Liam was having the the fake tumor surgery, everything, it was like old scenes. I think it was like him and Steffi on the beach one time. Then it was like a scene like him and Hope one time. And it was just like, oh, okay, seeing the dynamics of how things used to be. But we didn't really want Hope and Carter.
Yeah, no.
But I don't like how it's okay to push him off of the screen because of that, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying because now since Liam isn't quote unquote sick anymore and the black woman doctor, just like her ex-black husband doctor, essentially, did something to the Spencer family again. And now it's just like, okay, great. So he's not gonna die. Let's put them together and then like Carter could go wherever. Like that's just it does feel like that. I mean,
If
that's
that's the case, we could have did Daphne and Carter when we wanted that.
oh, exactly. Exactly. Do a triangle or even do a triangle, quadrangle that way. Like, I don't know if
That
they figure out more ways to intertwine it, even if they put them as a quadrangle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I know you like Carter. I want to get my ex-wife back, so let's work together.
I
But
agree.
you see how, but they don't think. I'm like, are we the only ones that are thinking like,
Apparently so.
I just can't. Also like I don't know the other when since we were talking too about like Luna the other storyline and I know I said this last week and I just feel like it was just a very irresponsible story when it comes to like Luna as saying well and the more I think about it the more I feel like it's so irresponsible. Just like I said last week, it has to do more so with Katie. Like, I don't know. I just find it very, very weird. She's already being weird in my eyes. Just with how she is with her sister. She's all up in Brooke's business. Like a little bit too much. Even when like Thomas came in the office last week and I don't know, like Katie is coming off extremely not likable. But the fact that they had Will sleep with Electra after he's just been as aide, and I don't remember him being tested. Katie talking about getting
No,
tested.
and I remember we talked about that last week as far as like what was Katie's like reaction. Because at this point, like you can't be proactive, you have to be reactive.
Yeah,
It's not safe reactive support.
at all. You know what? And this may people may call us, extreme, but it also kind of reminded me of the movie Kids. Have you ever seen that movie Kids in 1995? It was so bad. It was all just sex filled and everything that you
It's
could
a
think.
freak off.
Yeah, like, and just like thinking about how this girl was running around New York City trying to tell this dude about him, infecting her. And she basically, mind you, they were teenagers, like teenagers. She doesn't get there in time. He winds up having intercourse with another girl and getting infected. So, like, I don't know. For some weird reason, it's just reminding me, like, somewhat of that. Just
Yeah.
like that, maybe because nobody's talking about being safe sex. It is still a thing. It is still a thing. So, I don't know. That whole thing is just weird. Katie's just being weird. Like, Katie, is you cool? Like, is you cool for real, sis? Like, cause you need to really help your son out. Like, I don't think Will is okay, low key, if I'm being honest. I still can't believe he slept with Electra. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just could not get over that he slept with her. That is so crazy to me. Knowing that
And we know, we know Luna gonna end up pregnant, but is Electra gonna end up pregnant too? Like,
I don't know. This
or
is
she end up getting so it's so many different ways that the storyline can go, and it's sad because all the ways that I'm thinking about is still making me cringe.
yep. Yeah. It's horrendous. It's abhorrent. Like in my eyes. Wow. I just yeah, I don't even know what else to say about it to be truthfully honest. And then of course the forever waffling, Ridge and Taylor and Brooke
Like,
and
he hurt Taylor feelings. He don't want to marry Taylor,
he
and I
don't
don't think he want to marry Brooke.
I think Bridge just likes being the center of freaking attention. Like at this point, it just has to be that way because it's just like, what is happening here? Like, I don't, and then you got this grown ass son of theirs saying that they need to be together, this, that,
Like,
and
don't
the
you
other.
break up my parents? Ain't nobody seeing you. Where you come from making all these demands, Mr. Thomas?
That part, you're damn near 40, if not already in your 40s, and you're screaming about your parents being together. I'm looking at you weird because if I had a father like Ridge, there's no way I would want him to be back with my mom. Shit, I never wanted my daddy back with my mother in real life. Like, so why the hell? Like, what? That is super, I don't know. I need I just really wish that I'm talking about Bill Bradley, one of the showrunners and writers. I wish he would allow them to be adults. Adults are still not in their parents' business like this unless it's pertaining to their health. Oh, I don't know. So, and then we already know that Riz is going to tell her that he doesn't want to marry her.
Yeah.
Now Thomas over there begging Eric to support it. I don't know. I don't know, girl. Are you as over it as I am?
Oh, I'm super over it. I'm super over it. I think that you're more over it than me because you've had to endure it longer.
Years.
I'm new here and I'm already frustrated. So y'all been doing this for years. I know that you're out here just trying to pull your hair out because it's frustrating. And then it's like, oh, why won't he marry me? Oh, here go a wedding. Let's plan it. Oh, I don't think they should be together. I don't think they should be together either. So let's not be together at all. Let's not nobody be with Bridge. Let's not because Bridge needs to be by himself. Let's do that. Maybe that's too much of an option.
Exactly. I wish that was an option. And I also just wish that the either one of those ladies would have just been like, you know what, Bridge, you ain't for me. And that's fine. We've been trying this shit for over 30 years, back and forth, on and off. You go,
That's it.
I'll go mine.
I be wanting them to speak up, stand up,
Stand up.
stand up.
Oh God, yeah, and I just realized I didn't have my mic, so this might sound a little bit different today. I did. Hopefully y'all will hear us. So yeah. Anyways, going right on today. So basically, we already know that Johnny has denounced his relationship with his father. So, and I'm cool with that. You know they're gonna make their way back into each other, but I'm just cool with that. But I really did enjoy like the scenes with Kristen, Johnny, and Belle and Brady. I thought those were
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
ironing out, what her case, and it just appeared everyone was really advocating for Kristen to have a lesser time, and we all know she didn't do it. It was their damn daughter. But then here come holy toly ass Brady and messes it up that she got to do 6 instead of 3. So I don't know. How did you feel about Brady coming in there tooting his horn?
Um, okay, I feel like even though she took the responsibility for her daughter, I feel like it's also a time for everybody to get their revenge back on Christian because it's like you didn't do this, but you didn't did a lot. So it's like I think that that's an example of Brady being fed up.
Mm, yeah. 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 I mean, Kristen's been his way since the 90s too. So
So like you gonna pay for something. It may not be what you did, but you gonna have to do something. Now, more time, all right, come on, because you still know the truth at the end of the day. But like
but
I get that you gonna pay for something part of it.
yeah. Brady doesn't even know yet. And I also wonder how that's gonna play out for once he finds out Marlena knew.
I don't think he's gonna feel guilty with his decision to like throw Kristen under the bus. Like I don't think that that part of it is gonna happen. But I
No.
think more so he'll feel a way about being left out, so to speak.
Yeah, I can see that. Brady gives that all. Like,
I forget. Ain't nobody told me nothing. You know, like that's his MO. And I think that I don't know. I think that that even can spark with the whole Tate and Sophia thing. Like you're fighting to not have the control but be included
yeah,
type of thing.
yes. Yeah. And I do feel like that is his thing too. And then he's gonna be like, oh, but that's my daughter. These are things that I
Yeah.
know, and I just went up there and just, whatever, whatever, and da 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 type thing. So yeah, but that's going to be another big drop too. And it's you mentioned Sophia too as well. So, I mean, a lot of her stuff isn't adding up. Why the hell would she give?
That fake ass picture.
Why would she give
That
this?
fake ass picture.
Is at least could you Google and then kind of like, go down the line. Don't choose the first one. Like choose one that's, way down and then do it. I mean, and then to choose it where from a store that they go to. Girl,
They
oh,
really like that's a stock image there. That is a stock image.
she's really her age. She did not think this through at all. She's really a teenager. Like, I have to say it though. They
Okay,
definitely,
that's fitting.
yeah.
That's fair.
I,
You're moving like an amateur, you know? It
yes.
feels good. I like that. It's supposed to be messy and not all put together.
Exactly. And that's what made me think. I was like, oh, she is such a teenager and she doesn't know. And then also postpartum that she's probably going through. Like her mind already isn't straight. Every
Yeah.
time she see the baby, she just busts out crying. But I just felt like that was just one of the most stupidest things. But I could understand. I was like, well, she is a teenager. That was like my first thought. I was like, you may be a little bit dumb, not street smart, but yeah, so but she was once again able to wiggle her way out of her lies once Tate confronted her and he did say that he needs some space, which I feel like is logical too. So yeah, girl. So that was that part. And then also with Philip and Xander found the bug. But I didn't expect them to find the bug that soon.
I'm trying to think. Okay. That was like not the beginning of the week. That was
No,
like
that was like the end. That was Friday.
okay. I
Yeah.
have to
You took
go back because I watched Mondays of a few different soaps, and I'm wait a minute. When did this happen?
this happened last Friday.
Okay. I'm like, wait.
It
Don't
did.
laugh at us, y'all.
Listen, we got 20 million jobs over here, bro. We
But
trying to.
I feel like a lot of it with the whole Xander thing is the sibling rivalry. Like it's a lot of I know you are, but what am I type of tit for tat. And then Gabby is the manipulator.
Mm-hmm. The one with the bug, trying to get her damn company back and everything else.
Like your motive should be seen across the board.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. We keep talking about how soaps they don't really let us see. So granted, we already know that she's been talking to like Tony, and they have this plan and this, that, and the other. But I feel like Tony got something else up his sleeve. I don't. He's a Demara. You can never trust a Demara. And I also feel like Gabby, you were married to one. You should know this already. So I don't know. I don't know, but
It's a power play overall. I feel like it's a power play by everybody.
exact. Oh yeah, all four of them. Yeah, they want Demara back. Gabby wants her company, and then of course the Kiriakis want both of the companies. Like so, yeah. But I do agree with the sibling rivalry, and then also I feel like Xander still has some leftover residual feelings about feeling like he was connecting to Philip, and then now he's not. So the bug situation could probably make them get closer. And he, I
So
mean,
let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, and he's in your therapy.
That is true too. Do you feel like Philip was fake choking?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He admitted it. And you think he was lying about it?
I think he was lying. I think somebody's like, oh, I was just testing you. Okay, were you, or is this still a moment where you don't want to put your guard down
But
because your brother had to help?
and also because the way that JPL plays him, it's kind of like, are you joking? Or
Are
was
you joking?
yeah,
Yeah.
like the way that Philip used to be played, it wasn't always like that. So yeah, I get why you like, yeah, like yeah, I just went with it. It's like, okay, yeah, all right, boy, you was joking. All right, cool.
I don't know. Maybe Xander will talk about it in therapy. Like when he said that he was testing me. Like,
Exactly. And then we'll figure it out. Also I have to say I really did like the talk between Jack and Gwen. So Jack and Jennifer came
okay.
in town and it was JJ's birthday or whatever. We haven't even seen they completely dropped JJ and Gabby. Completely
You
dropped
know,
them.
I was rooting for them. JJ made one mistake and everybody said, oh, she gonna go back. Da, 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 da.
It was done, but you could tell that they wanted to do a different storyline. So maybe that was Ron's story, and the new writer regime didn't want to go that route. I don't know assumptions, so let's not make them. But so essentially, uh, Jack comes in and Gwen and they have a talk, and obviously they're estranged. The daughter he never knew, and da 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 da. She has all this jealousy and resentment too, as well. But I don't know. Sometimes when they talk about family and the nitty gritty of it, I always appreciate that because it's kind of like going back to what soaps were. I feel like family is always the mainstay and the foundation, and sometimes they get away from that.
I
So.
agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that because one thing that we watch for is all the connections between families.
hmm Exactly. And there's so many. I feel like General Hospital and Days have the most family intertwinement connections that you can ever think of. So it's a lot of cross paths going on there. And also the last thing we talk about too is just Kat's brother getting a release and her talking to Chad about it. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. If I was Chad, I would look her back and say, "Bitch, you got me fucked up. Hell fucking no." And this is what he did say that this man tried to kill me and then my kids would have been orphaned. Like, girl, I may like you, but I don't like you that much.
But
Like,
I can totally see that him being in the middle of choosing Kat and choosing his family.
mhm.
Um, Prior to the recast of Chad, we know that Kat and Chad were intertwined. They were having some chemistry. They were having things going on. So I'm wondering, is this a way to set up to see if this recast of Chad is going to like have loyalty towards Kat still? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't. I feel like Chad is torn, but do you feel like he gonna end up ratting for Kat or his family?
To be honest, right now, how they're playing it, it looks like he'll be with Kat. Because when they first started talking, I would have definitely said, "Oh, he down with the Hortons, full stop." But now that I feel like he's softened a lot more towards Kat, he's really, really
Yeah.
thinking about it. And he did say, I think too, sometime last week, like, I'm not gonna let, my family make decisions for me, something along those lines. And then he also put Julie in her place too. Like, this is my friend, and I would appreciate it if you don't talk to her like that anymore. I was like, oh, and that's not even your woman yet. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking Kat. What are you thinking?
I think Kat too. I think Kat too. Like, it's a dilemma. It's a true dilemma.
It really
But I think too, it's gonna be for the plot.
oh,
Like the plot is gonna be for Kat.
and she's still lying. So then it's just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna come out again. She was lying. It really wasn't legit. And I feel like Jack and Jennifer and Julie, oh dad, that's three J's, might try something too to make sure that he's not, especially Jennifer and especially Julie. So like they give me that they would like work hard to make sure that Kat is not around type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And Kat don't give me Gabby. Gabby went toe to toe with Julie and Jennifer and Abby. So like I don't get that from Kat. I feel like she's like quirky and kind of just like,
Mhm.
I made a mistake, my bad. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do. Type thing. So, and going to the last topic that we're going to talk about. It might be a short episode, y'all, because of course there's no BTG, and I feel like me and Neen, we go on and on when it concerns BTG. So be prepared for a longer episode next week because I'm
Just actually back.
going to be
I
back.
already got some things to get off my chest.
I already definitely have something to get off my chest. You already know when it concerns Eva. She's pissing me off. So, but even with that, so we're gonna mosey on to General Hospital. General Hospital had me doing gospel last week. I said, yes, get
You
that bitch out of
know,
here.
Ray Charles was busting, and they doing a who done it right, because when Jagger, rest his soul, was
Girl.
killed by Sonny last year,
Girl.
4th of July type of time,
Mm-hmm.
we saw Sonny do it point blank,
Point
just
blank.
there. Now I'm even okay. Who killed who? I mean, who shot Drew? Like I'm pausing the TV frame trying to see a shadow. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it short hair? Is it long hair? And it's so many like different suspects. You got
Yep.
Willow, Michael, Nina, Carly.
Alexis.
I'm not gonna say Tracy, Alexis, um, Curtis, Portia.
Scout.
Baby, that'd be it. They can't say it was Jason.
Yeah, their name was Jason. He was actually
They
out
can't
of
say
town.
Jason. They said Jason out of town. Like,
Can't say it was
why is he?
Deneen.
Why is he in this?
Yo, to be honest, if Days of Our Lives didn't have already a child, Pure, I would definitely want it to be Scout because she's been the one most affected by Drew's shenanigans. Like, she deserved that. It's like she need that. She needs to give it to Drew.
Because what?
You literally isolated this child, and that just really makes my butt loyal. This is the thing with General Hospital, where sometimes it becomes like not enjoyable for me to watch because there are just certain things with soap operas where it's just like I want something enjoyable. Like I need a person to get like some type of lit back, And with Scout, I feel like she's a minor. They said she's 12 on screen. How can Scout get her lick back if she can't even see nobody? Like she don't even get to see her own brother. Like that's insane to me. Her brothers, grandmother, aunts, like great grandmother, anyone who ever meant anything to Scout has literally been snatched away from her. Do you need that? Because Scout needs that. Like that's like pew pew him up, Scout.
I would root for Scout.
Mm.
I would root for Scout. I also would root for Danny.
Hmm. Oh, well, even him too?
I could see Danny doing it.
Or Scout, or even Willow. And Willow could have a mental break and then like,
And not remember, and oh my God, I did this. Yeah, I
yeah.
can see that. Because she left, she needs to go for take a walk.
Yep.
Came back, hair was wet, it was raining, so I could see that. Tracy, class act. That's my nephew. He's not riding in the ambulance by himself. Okay.
That's my
You
girl.
you better at the end of the day be a quarterback. You better.
Yeah. Like I'm going. And but I did this is what my thought was you need a third shot. So they gave him two. I was like, don't you know? Didn't you learn anything from Scream? They said you shoot him three times and one in the head. Like I was like, you ain't learned nothing. Like one shot and two for good measure, but three will do it right. So I was just like, dang, man, but it is intriguing. Like I have to say that was Drew getting Pum Pum was the highlight for me, and that's why I had to put on gospel. My roommate had to be like, she's like, Ashley, you was singing. I was like, yeah, girl, it was one of them days. She's like, I let you cook.
Ding dong, the witch's shot with no
Thank
witch. The Drewy witch.
Get him out of here. So I have to say, I have to admit they are doing it right. I don't know. Sometimes it was a little bit weird to have like Trina and Kai in there if they're not going to see who did it. Like the
Yeah.
person running by, could you tell if it was a man, if it was a woman? Like,
No, like it's I think that whole storyline was weird. And then like, Cal, we gotta go. Leave them. Leave them. Leave them. Come on, we gotta go. We're not supposed to be here. I want to see more like I want us to see more mental anguish with that. But I don't know. Drew waking up, he could say that he heard their voices. Like I heard Trina, I heard Kai. Like
that is true.
it depends because how out was he? They were talking over him. Trina checked his post, so she was over him. And
Yep.
then also it was Tracy telling Michael, I won't tell anybody I saw your car there. You were there.
Yep. Yeah. It's so many like good-ish. So I know they don't know. General Hospital don't know they right from they left. I already know they didn't pick out who is gonna really be the killer.
I'm
They
like, they don't know yet.
don't know. They have no freaking idea. So it is what it is. I just hope that they just continue to do it right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. General Hospital can start off good and then they lose their way. Especially, I feel like when the fans know or figure out what's happening, they feel like they go, "Oh God, no!" Like let's
You want to switch it up. How we got to throw them off our scent. Just let it happen. Now y'all doing weird stuff and it's weird.
yeah, it makes it even worse. Yeah, that Jagger storyline was probably one of the worst that I've ever seen and never brought it up again. That issue was bad. Michael Jackson bad. Like, wow. Yeah. Ugh. So it is getting better. The judge
Yeah.
is killed too. So I don't know
Yeah.
what that means too. Like, obviously, it's probably a Sidwell thing. Like, he probably did it.
Because Sonny had a good point that the body looked it washed up from Stone Island.
Oh. Touche, Sonny. Touche. You do be knowing sometimes. Um, yeah, and then they also had the WSB in Britain. I don't care about that. Did you actually watch it? Because I'll fast forward through that. I really don't
I
care.
watched it because I'm trying to figure out why Jocelyn's still out here. Had it. But you know what? Yesterday's Monday.
Agent Nina.
Oh, Mondays pissed me off so bad. But like one, Brennan out here, you just so scared that you didn't got Carly's daughter killed and you out here falling for her. Tell the truth. Like tell the truth, shame the devil. Like stop it. And that's why you got Shorty, I can't remember her name, but the character who plays like his like assistant person,
Yeah,
he
Carl.
didn't flip sides.
Yep.
So like, what are you doing? You're not running a tight ship at all.
At all. Never did. And why the fuck would you want that girl to be a WSB agent? I'll say Jocelyn should have been one of the most bougiest girls you've ever seen in life. She needed to be Abby Newman when she was the Naked Heiress. That's who Jocelyn Jacks should have been. And I'm just like,
She
and
could have been Brenda, teenage Brenda.
even a teenage Brenda Barrett, but like an agent, it just feels so out of left field. Ooh, how did this happen? It still doesn't make sense to me. I
She's
still
not hardcore enough.
like what? Her father was Jax, a corporate waiter. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, whatever. Anyways, do you have anything else on General Hospital?
I have the whole Rick still over there in that basement.
Oh, God, I
Hang
forgot.
it up, let it go, let it go. Other than that,
Yeah.
I have Scout is missing. Scout then left camp
Yep.
on Friday. Willow don't have custody of her own children, so how she gonna have custody of somebody else's? And y'all gonna
That's what
keep
Alexis said too.
y'all gonna keep playing with Sam's daughter. Y'all pissing me off. All right, now I have nothing else to say.
Nothing left to say. I can't. Do you have anything that stuck out to you this week, like a breakout scene or anything of that nature?
Mm. The Who Shot You,
Oh yeah.
how that played out. Him at the fireplace having his drink, seeing where everybody was.
Isla's freaking ring. How dare you still have her ring?
He said, "Well, I'm her grandson just as much as any Michael," and then like it's always a
No,
compare. or how you matter because you didn't grow up quartermain and everybody else did. Like, let
They
it go.
fought
Go
for
to
Michael.
therapy.
They fought for Michael.
Sanders therapist.
I can't. I can't. They fought for me. I would have to agree too. I think like that was good. That was a very, very good scene as well. Yeah, I did like that. I mean, I was very happy. I mean, I said if we couldn't get a who did it in, you know, at least I got it in the pum pum part. So like and we're not going to talk about Young and the Restless today. Maybe next week I'll let you know how I feel. But
These new faces, I'm about to tap in.
wait, do you have anything for Young and the Restless? I'm like, let me find
I
out.
was about to tap in, as if not yet.
You never know. Next week could be the time. And basically with that, thank you so much for joining Soapwire. We appreciate it. Please check us out on TikTok, soap.wire. Also check us out on Instagram, soap_wire. Also on Blue Sky, just soap wire. Okay. No dot, no underscore, just soap wire. I know that's a lot, but feel free to follow us, especially on TikTok. Once again, TikTok is soap.wire. For me personally, you can follow me lady two wise underscore asa on Instagram and on Twitter. Lady two wise asa no underscore on Blue Sky.
I am on Instagram, Neen underscore Amanda, Neen underscore the therapist. Both of those are Instagram. Twitter, Kiss My Neen. I feel like it's an underscore somewhere, but you'll figure it out. And then Blue Sky, Neen Amanda, no underscore, no gaps, no nothing.
And with that, that is our episode. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining Soapwire, brought to you by the TV Cave. Bye.